best move, bar none.
Yeah, I agree. It just resets neutral.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm in disadvantage or whatever. Like, I need to shut this down. I'm just going to bounce. All right, neutral's reset. Cool.
Exactly. And you also had the point where it's like, it was infinite. Now it's a few seconds, but it was infinite at one point. But going into game one,
let's see how this goes.
Trophy's edge.
So Arique, he's a big fan of horse from what I've seen. And I don't think that's a good option against Batman. You're just going to get hit with the Batarang. He's got to learn how to do house a lot more, and especially the up special, too. Oh, man. 39%.
Starting off with a 39% combo.
The weaken, dude, it just makes like a simple string from Batman just
hurt.
Oh, God, it hurts.
I mean, that's what ultimately is how Batman gets those ladders off of the top so early.
Yeah.
Because of those weaken stacks. I think that weaken is one of the, it's the best.
It's the best. Yeah, it's definitely the best. And like the perk that gives you 5 stacks of weaken when it hits from while coming back, I think is probably the most like meta-defining perk of any character in the game.
In ones, yes.
Yeah,
I think so too. I think that perk literally
shapes Batman. Yeah,
there's no reason to play anything else. But yeah, more house would definitely help out Arique in this matchup because things like that, like he could just, he doesn't have to jump up or anything. Just house, reflect the Batarang. It's out of game.
I will say Jake does a good job of shutting down Batman's. How do I want it? It's the Akuma aerial down kick.
Oh, okay, the dive kick.
Yeah, the dive kick. That dive kick's like the best dive kick in any game I've ever seen. The angling that you can do on that thing is so generous.
Oh yeah.
And it spikes, but that up smash.
Arique, first kill.
Yeah.
That up smash, one of the stronger up smashes in the game. Very long reach. Does have a hurt box on it, so it's a little bit toned down now. But yeah, just dive kicking right into it.
Yeah. So I think that's really all you gotta do. So AJ, he didn't need to panic too much because Batman's got plenty of options to get that one hit in that kills. Definitely not a good idea to just Batarang the house, but
no, not at all. You kind of get rid of your Batarang there, and now it's on cooldown, and now you gotta play it defensive. But double down tilt, yeah, just loves using that. He was talking a lot about that before the bracket even started too. But just trying to go for the combo off the top by Arique, just saying no with that house.
Yeah. You know, it could be tough to get a... Jake is just... He's not that... Like I was saying before, he's not that light, but he's also really small. So, like, it kind of makes me think, like, he should be light, but he's not. And it throws me for a loop, but... Man, all right, here's where I think Batman excels.
That's crazy.
Like, what does Jake do in that situation? He's got the house, or he tries to just, like, dodge away and just pray.
Hold it. No, house is probably the best option there when you have space to deal with it. Because, like, there's no point in air dodging if you can just press house in that situation.
Yeah. Well, I just think the house might get beat out, like, as it's coming out by the Batman up special, if you can time it right.
Yeah, sometimes it will get beat out at times from moves, but it has a very generous hitbox on it. So a lot of times it'll just beat certain things. But still pretty close. I mean, 48 on Batman isn't a ton, but, like, Jake's can kind of make that comeback.
He's got to seal it, like, pretty soon with like a gimp off stage or something.
Yeah.
He hasn't really done that all game, so I don't see it happening anytime soon. So let's see what he can do. But you can only spam side airs and up smashes for so long.
Exactly, and that's going to be the first game. Very convincing, very good game one from AJAX there. Kind of just held his ground. Didn't need to overextend on anything there, and just was able to get that first. He didn't get the first stock in that game, but was able to make that comeback and then keep that lead.
I think he played it pretty optimally. You know, again, he likes to complain about Batman. You know, every Batman main does.
Of course.
When they're above you, it's Batman's game.
It really is.
He can do whatever he wants. So he's just got to continuously try to get Jake in that position and not let him house his way out of it.
Yeah, because if you're allowing Jake to press that button for free, it's going to be a pretty tough game for you.
All right, so we're going to a Battlefield variant of it's Sky Arena, right?
Yeah, this is Sky Arena with the platform.
Okay. Yeah, I always forget the name of this stage. I keep messing it up with Trophy's Head.
It used to be something different. It was the training room before, if I'm not mistaken, for a little bit in the pre-game.
Oh my God!
The combos though, 48% already racked up, not stopping. he's just kind of keeping pressure on Arique now.
Yeah.
Changed up the tempo a lot.
I will say he's finally doing what I think he should have been doing a while ago. Even if you don't have, or you're not up against a character that has like a projectile as their defining gimmick, putting the smoke screen in the middle of the stage just kind of cuts off their vision of what they can see significantly.
Oh, it's the best thing in the game.
If you put the smoke screen at the edge of the stage, they just run to the other side of the stage and like they just don't need to deal with it. But if it's in the middle, like they can't really run away from it. Yeah.
Exactly. You cut off that center. You can hold still in the cloud, and then you can pick when you're going to come out of the cloud with a speed boost. That move is so good.
It's real good.
But 100 damage on Arique already. He's kind of struggling to get like his hits now, as he kind of is getting beat out in a lot of neutral interactions.
He got the 5 stacks of weaken on him again. See if he can convert to anything. Yep.
Oh my god.
The Batman drift is so nice to have.
Yes, it really is.
I wish I had that.
That said, though, I mean, Jake's bounce house?
Yeah.
Do you know how much drift that move has?
Again, I think Arique, you got to bounce house more. He's got to up special more. He's not. There's a lot of Jake combos that I'm not really seeing Arique do too much.
True.
I think he's got to lab a little bit of that out because, especially when you're up against somebody like Batman, you might feel like you're getting smothered a lot. So when you do get that hit, you really want to convert it into something because Batman's not very heavy.
No.
He'll go down pretty quick.
Not very heavy. He's like the second lightest in the game.
Is he really that light?
He's the second lightest, right under right above Arya. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no. So I think he should definitely look to
just the lab
games.
stuff.
Yeah, because Pin really, to me, is like defining some of these combos, how they're being done.
Yeah,
he really just kind of manipulates you into falling into the rubbery up special.
Definitely. No, he definitely has like a lot of things locked in.
Great up smash.
Oh yeah. I think the biggest thing here is that like Arique is kind of getting into a pattern, and AJAX is definitely reading that pattern and getting his mileage on that pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think AJ, he could have challenged that house, maybe, but yeah, maybe he's right in like not even risking it. That's the thing. It's like sometimes you just don't even want to risk it. Like, see right there, it's just like no, I'm just gonna down tilt you when you come back down.
Exactly. Get your time when you can. He's at 130. No need to rush. You're gonna get your percent in whenever you can. Yep. Every percent you take is just leading closer and closer to you losing your stock. So why give it to your opponent? I think he should stay in smoke a little bit longer though.
I don't think he has a reason not to.
Right. That's true. But 60% on AJAX. Arique just throwing out those fists. He's trying to space out AJAX. Doesn't want to get smothered like you were saying before.
I think he's just spamming it a little too much.
A little bit.
It's starting to get stale and yeah.
It's not working. Strategy is kind of like it's hindering him more than helping him.
Well, when you do it too much, then AJAX can just batter him.
Exactly.
You know, he's not afraid anymore of the bounce house. You got to keep him afraid of the bounce house. They should always have the bounce house in their mind.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to sit in it for a little bit and then air dodge out of it or cancel it when you see Batman starting to approach.
I have not been seeing grapple hook too much.
True. It's I know that Batmans are using it a lot more now after not being bugged.
What happens if they battering or grapple hook into bounce house? Do they just bounce?
Yes.
All right. Well, cool.
So that is a good move to use during that. I don't know if it still does because of the change, but they're in the air, so I don't see why it wouldn't.
Yeah.
130 though. I mean, up attack is gonna take it.
So he's definitely got a shot here. Yeah, you gotta bounce.
You just gotta bounce out a little bit more. Space out your fists a little bit better, and don't be hit by that.
Yeah.
And then aside from that, I mean, Arique was doing really good.
I would say that's a good counterpick stage to go to against Batman. The platforms can help him a little bit, but it's just a big stage. It gives Jake a lot of movement to kind of get away.
I think the other thing about it is that with that stage in particular, Batarang has a chance of bouncing off the platforms at times. So you'll actually be able to, make that invalid.
True. Yeah.
I believe you're going to be up next,
I think so. So more Jake, everybody. Get ready. This is the salty run back.
All right. So we're going to have Pin versus Sage going up right now. So we're going to be seeing LeBron versus Jake.